already been done here in my end. So we're gonna take note of what we discussed for today. And you mentioned earlier that you have a question. Is that correct?
Yes, this is Mr. Miller. I'm the one you added to the account. The Mr. So,
Oh,
and I just wanted to make sure I got your name right. Did you have a last name or is it just Lou?
mhm. Oh, actually, that was my last name, and my first name will gonna be Lendy.
Lindy?
Yes, let me spell it for you.
Okay.
The spelling of my first name would gonna be L for Lima, E for Echo, N for India. Oh, Nancy, I'm sorry. N for Nancy, and D for Delta, I for Christian ice cream, and E for Echo. That's the spelling of my first name.
And you are a supervisor with Brightspeed, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's correct, sir.
Well, just making sure we were talking to the right person. And first of all, I appreciate you taking our call and for helping us out with this situation. So you mentioned that. So our issue was that we weren't notified of the bill that was coming up, nor were we notified about the payment that was processed and rejected. And your guys'
Yeah.
policies do say that. So, and you mentioned you guys would investigate that. So, here's what my questions are. What is the specific case or ticket number for the investigation?
Regarding about this for the specific ticket number, actually we need to create a ticket number first on this account to make sure that we can further investigating regarding about the payment history. And for now, I cannot provide you the ticket number because we have a team that can help for creating a ticket regarding about the payment. And I will gonna be keep you posted for our further investigation for the payment history because it shows here in my end the reason why it has been suspended because um, the card that we have here, which is the MasterCard, Brightspeed tried to deduct on that. However, that's the reason why it's been an error. So we did not receive some payment. We only received the payment by the card that been using. That was the last 2010. So definitely, for moving forward, to make sure that it will not gonna be the same issue again, we will gonna be calling you back for the um, payment investigate so that we can provide the ticket number.
Okay. And then my second question is, what is the exact scope of the investigation? Like, are you specifically looking for a record of the failed payment notification being sent to the account, or just the payment history? Because
We will gonna
the notification is the
yes,
core issue.
yeah, yeah. So that's why we will gonna be make sure that in the future you will gonna be receive a notification because your email is correct, and I also add the other email as well, and also the phone number to make sure that when during the transaction some payment, you will gonna be receive a notification to um, to make sure that there is no any delayed or misinformation. And for the payment investigation, it will gonna be um, payment history and um, the scope of the main issue for the not sending a perfect um,
Notification.
sending a notification adequately. Yeah,
But you don't show a record of a notification being sent out. You don't even have a way to see that.
yeah. So we will just gonna basically we'll see the payment history for the payment investigation.
Well, but the core issue is the notification, not the payment history. But my third question is, so what exact date and time can we expect to receive the findings of the investigation? We need a specific date on that, not a vague period.
Hmm. Yeah. For now, Mr. Myler, I cannot provide exactly when, but we will gonna be keep you posted, updated to make sure that you will gonna be receive um, news for the payment investigation on this account, since the main issue here that you did not receive the notification regarding on this account.
Okay, and then you said I'll be notified, or my wife will be, by phone call, email, or...
Yeah.
And then now you have my
Yeah.
phone number too, so you guys can do that. Who will be providing the update? Will that be you or someone else? And can you provide me their name or department that will be reaching out to us?
Yeah. Well, actually, regarding about this, we were gonna be keeping you posted, and that would be my other colleagues, which is my supervisor as well on our department. And for this, if our colleagues will not gonna be give you update, I will gonna call you back regarding on this.
Okay. And there weren't any fees or anything that we had to be worried about with this particular... Again, I wanted to say thank you because
Yeah.
it's because we didn't get the notification that we didn't know that we should... We thought that you know what I mean? We just weren't aware. And so, even though we should, probably manage that, we were kind of relying on the agreement that we signed up. We were kind of dependent on the policy, which is
Yeah.
that we'll get the notification. So,
Yeah.
and then you said something about preventing
Yeah.
any future problems. But you already confirmed the email and the phone numbers on the file,
Yeah.
including those for failed payments and auto renewals.
Yeah.
And then if I don't hear back from anybody, what's the next escalation? Who would be the name and
Actually,
contact that I would call back?
Well, actually, you will gonna be calling back. Same the name number, which is the 833-692-7773, because you will gonna be routed from a supervisor as well for updating about the payment history. And I will gonna take note on the account of what we discussed for today, so that there is no any misunderstanding or confusion in the future, especially regarding about the bill and then the notification that make sure that you will gonna be received. Since I just already update the contact information in this account, I add the secondary email, which is the homefree number 4 @gmail.com, and then your phone number, which is 816-446-6358.
It's actually homefreeforlife@gmail.com.
Yeah. Yes. homefree4life@gmail.com.
Okay. Now, are you aware that if this issue is not resolved internally, I intend to file formal complaints with the Better Business Bureau, the Federal Communications Commission, and my state's Public Utilities Commission? And I'll include a detailed account of our conversation and your guys' response.
Yes. Yes. I'm aware of that too. So that's why we will gonna be make sure it will gonna be resolved, so that in the future you will gonna be definitely receive some notification from us,
And then
especially regarding on your account.
Yeah, I need that investigation ticket number today if possible. So is there any way we could follow up on that here within the next hour?
Oh. Yes, yes. We will gonna be trying to as much as we can to be create the ticket number to provide it for you.
How about we call you back in 2 hours and see if you got it? Or can you call me
You
back?
can also do that, sir.
What's that?
Yeah. You can also try to call us back later, because we will gonna make sure that we will gonna be resolve this concern and provide you the ticket number as well.
So can you give me a guarantee that you guys will call me back, or to follow up within 2 hours, or you're not sure?
Regarding about this, I can guarantee that we can call you back, but I cannot guarantee within 2 hours, because we need some time to investigate on this account since the main concern here that you did not receive any notification from Brightspeed, even the email here is correct and then the phone number is correct. So we can um,
Right.
guarantee that within 2 hours that we can give you a ticket number, but we can make
Yeah, you can.
sure that we can give you call back.
Yeah, that's all I'm wanting is a callback with the ticket number. You can, however long it takes you to investigate it, that's kind of on your end. I just want to make sure that, obviously,
Yeah.
if you guys are going to tell me that you guarantee me you'll call me back in 2 hours with the ticket number, then that's fine. And then how long will it take for our services to be back up? It looks like they might be back up and running now, so we sure appreciate that.
Yeah. And yeah, I also refresh it here in my end. Your account is not also suspended anymore. And the account still open and active right now since there's no any total due amount, which is zero balance. So your service is already been working at this moment right now.
Yeah, is there anything you're willing to do to compass a courtesy or anything for us getting a suspended service without the notification?
Um, Regarding about this, let me check it here if I can do anything here in my end.
You know what I mean? Because we got our
If not,
service.
I will just
We got our service interrupted, but at the same time we didn't get the proper notice, and that's what the policy is. So
yeah, I really understand that. So I will gonna try my best here to make sure that everything will gonna be resolved and you will not gonna be experiencing this kind of issue, okay?
yeah, I appreciate that, but my question is, are you able to give us any type of complimentary courtesy value for our services being suspended without proper notification? Besides just turning our service
Yes,
back on.
but yes, yes. But I need my hire that my manager here as well to make sure that you will gonna be receive this kind of notification as well. So that's why once this call will gonna be ended, we will gonna be fixing this concern and send you a notification.
That sounds great, and then we look forward to hearing from you. So by the time you get back to me within 2 hours, you can check on that too. And then we look forward to hearing from you. So I appreciate your time, Lou.
Yeah. You're welcome. It's my pleasure, and I appreciate your time as well, Mr. Myler. And I do apologize for the inconvenience, but I was gonna take note of everything of what we discussed to make sure there's no any misunderstanding in the future.
We sure
Especially
appreciate.
regarding about the notification and the bill.
Well, and that's why I think it's a good idea to show good faith, to give us some type of complimentary courtesy value, because I think it's kind of a serious infraction with the communications commissions and with the regulatory compliance that we don't do those sort of things. I think there
Yeah.
can be big fines and stuff like that for the company, and obviously a major inconvenience
Yeah.
for the customers. So
Yeah. And I really understand your situation. So, do you have any other concern or
Yeah.
anything else?
that'll do it for now. We'll just be waiting to hear back from you here in 2 hours.
Yes.
Will that be you
So we will
calling
gonna
back?
keep you posted. Mm-hmm.
That'll be.
Yeah, we're gonna make yeah.
Will that be you or someone else calling us back? That way we know.
Um, they will gonna be someone else to call you back. If they cannot call you back, I will gonna call you back on this to provide the ticket.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, we're gonna talk soon. So since there's nothing else, Mr. Myler, I will not gonna take long this call so that you can enjoy the rest of your day in there. Since it was July 4th of the month, and I hope you will gonna be enjoy. And if you still have concern, we are always welcome to give us a call or visit our website, which is www.brightspeed.com. So thank you very much for calling Brightspeed.
Okay,
And to
I
keep
just,
connected.
I have,
Have a wonderful day.
hold on, Lou. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Well, I just want to make sure that I understand. So are you saying that our service was interrupted and it shouldn't have been because you guys didn't give us a proper notice or notification? So you are able to verify it? So you're,
Yeah, that's it.
that's correct?
Yes.
So that's the reason why we need to do the investigation. So we'll talk to you in just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, bye.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's it for now. Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
You're welcome, and have a great day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
God bless. Let me see how to turn that thing off.